And we are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages, to another edition of that Fuzzing Rock Show. Yep, we got lazy. We took last week off. Well deserved, too. Well deserved. But we're here Wednesday evening. Punisher's going to be joining us soon. We got Chuggs here, waiting on Cactus. I'm sure he's having some technical difficulties or something, or fashionably late. That's what you get when you have them pretty boys on the show. You know what I mean? And pretty boys are always fashionably late. You know what I mean? But we're going to be talking all about Mikey's ride coming up this Saturday. I'll give you a little preview with a poster right there. June 14th. It is at I always forget this. It is the South Schenectady Fire Station. All right? I think I got that right anyways. Mike, nod your head if I did. I did. Okay. That's right. South Schenectady Firehouse. We're going to be talking all about this really, really cool thing that the Punishers do. What's up, Cass? Good to see you. Well, not good to see you because I'm not really a fan of you, but whatever. You know the deal. But we're going to be talking all about that with those guys. We'll talk about the club a little bit. We'll talk about Mikey's ride, what it means. It's Mikey and Alex's ride, all right? I keep saying Mikey's ride because I got in on it when it was still Mikey's ride, but it's Mikey and Alex's ride now. And we'll talk about the difference. I guarantee you that for sure. We'll talk about all. We'll get to all that stuff in just a couple minutes, guys. First thing was first. We got to take care of some business. You guys know the deal. Yin Yang Festival is coming soon. You guys know the deal about all that, right? So we're going to start off. It's the weekend thing. Now I'm starting to think South Schenectady Fire Station. Now I can't get that out of my head. It is the Saratoga Springs City Center. We're doing this on the weekend, guys. First, August 8th. It is a gallery with the three fates. Discover your past lives, gain clarity on the present, and learn what the future has in store. Readings. You guys know the deal. We just talked about mediums and readings and stuff on Keeping Up with Cass last night. She had a great guest on last night. It was a lot of fun. So make sure you guys tune into that every other Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Look who finally decided to show up. There's this pretty face. I knew I would see him sooner or later. All right, back to business because we got to get these boys in here and hang out a little bit. Then the big show on Saturday, August 9th. The listic just got heavy. It is the Yin Yang Festival presented by Radio X and Magic Moon. The bands, Uncle Sam and Deveria, The Phoenix and the Raven, Out of My Head, and Vintry Hill. Again, August 9th, 2025, at the Saratoga Springs City Center in Saratoga, New York. Vendors are 10 to 6, bands 3 to 10. Always a good time, so make sure you guys are coming up and checking that out. Mark the date in your calendars. Break out your Crayola crayons or your Sharpie markers or, even dry erase, as long as you don't bump into the dry erase board and smudge it so you can't see the date. You guys know the deal. What if you're using crayons? Crayons is always the way to go. Always the way to go. What's up, Kurt? Good to see you, brother. Good to say. Hey, you know what, Kurt? I might need to talk to you, man. I might need to talk to you because this Phoenix and the Raven thing, I think they're well past their time. They should have gotten this thing to me in a timely manner, and they didn't. So we might have to take legal action. You know what I'm saying? All right? You know the deal. Oh, this is going to be funny. Trust me. We're doing this one again, guys. This one's coming up real soon. June 26th through June 29th, the Harley Rendezvous up at Indian Lookout Country Club. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you can call the office at 518-864-5659 or 518-864-5916 or go to on the interwebs, harleyrendezvous.com to get your tickets. They're still available, and we're going to have a good time. I'll be up at the main stage doing my thing up there, and we got a little treat for you people. We're doing a little tribute to Ricky Potter, who unfortunately passed away last year, and we're going to be doing a little something for him. So we will have some cool stuff to hand out up at the main stage. So come see me at the main stage, and pay tribute to Ricky. He was a good guy for sure. What else we got? Don't forget to go check out our friends at Relax Dad Designs, relaxdaddesigns.com. Cool little spot. Go check that out if you would, please. And thank you. And also, you guys can also check us out over on Mist Merch. It's mistmerch.com for all your That Fuzz and Rock Show swag. Got a lot more coming up, too. We got hats coming, maybe a skateboard. There's some mugs up there now, long sleeve, short sleeve. Hoodie is up there. Sweaters for all you Canadians. And a bunch of cool stuff. Mistmerch.com for that one. Check it out for sure. Please and thank you. And check out our friends at WABY. It's 939WABY.com. All right. And you guys can listen online. Make sure you download the app. That's our little secret. You guys know that. So get with WABY. Cool bunch of folks. Oh, I lost my comments. Damn. Romper Room. Remember that show? Looking through the magic mirror and shit like that. I remember that show. All right, what do you think? You guys want to get to the meat of what we're doing today? Let's bring in the boy. Where the hell did he go now? He's gone again. Chuggs, what is with this guy? He's fired. That's it. Fired. Log back in, you maniac. Can't take him in. Listen, we're gonna bring in. You know what? Now I like Chuggs better. Chuggs is my friend now. So we're gonna bring in Chuggs. Cactus, I don't know. He's fucking around somehow, so we'll have to straighten him out. But we're gonna bring Chuggs in. We'll start talking to him, and then when Fashion Plate decides to get in here, we'll start talking to him too. But we're gonna bring in Chuggs from the Punishers Motorcycle Club. My brother.
What's up, my beautiful brother?
How you doing, bro?
Good, bro. Good, bro. Thanks for having us in.
Dude, absolutely. You know, it's my pleasure, man. I'm a firm supporter of not only the club, but this thing is nothing short of amazing. I've been to it 2 years in a row. I will be there on Saturday, and definitely have my support and my love. You know that for sure.
Of course. Much appreciated.
All right, let's see if we can keep this maniac under control. There he is.
I'm here.
What's up, Fashion Plate? How you doing?
My boys.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, Mike?
I'm all right, man. So we're talking about Mikey's ride. It's Mikey and Alex's ride now, but we'll kind of talk about the difference and how that shifted over. First, I want to talk about the club. I know clubs get a kind of a bad stigma on that, and I'll ask you that question in a minute. But strictly for the Punishers Motorcycle Club, when was your club formed? Like what year were you guys formed?
1999.
99. All right, and you guys have different chapters. Are you guys like a national chapter? You guys have chapters all over the country?
We're an international club.
Okay. That was my next
We're
question.
Worldwide.
That was my next question. Did you
I think we're in 22 different countries now.
22 different countries? No shit. Wow. Yeah. How many different chapters do you have? If you know, I mean, if you don't know, just tell me to shut the hell up, you know, but how many different chapters do you guys have?
Doug would know.
I think we're at above 55 chapters nationally.
Wow. That's pretty good. Do you know how many members you guys have total?
Oh boy, that's been changing. We're well over 2,000.
Yeah. I think worldwide, I think the number was pushing 4,000, like worldwide.
4,000 worldwide. Wow, that's impressive for sure.
We get guys coming and going. We get guys that pass away. So like Mike says, the numbers always fluctuate.
They very gotcha. Now, do you guys get labeled with that whole stigma that like all motorcycle clubs are trouble and they're bad news and all that shit?
Sometimes.
At times.
It really depends where we go, who's around. The type of atmosphere honestly dictates that. Our club is a law enforcement motorcycle club, so we're a little different than your traditional MC club. We have different rules we follow. because we are based out of law enforcement.
Gotcha.
But we try to uphold the MC culture as best we can.
Mhm.
Some don't like it, others are okay with it. Most people, your average day Joe, doesn't really understand any of it. So most of the time, we're not looked down on, but more people are intrigued.
I got you. Yeah,
That's a good word.
I think a lot of it has to do with television too. I mean, television doesn't really portray motorcycle clubs as a good thing. Now, I know from my experience with you guys, I mean, there's been nothing but positivity coming from you guys, and I mean, you guys kind of have a great brotherhood, and it's like you're always doing good things for causes and stuff like that, which is amazing. I absolutely love that. So,
yep, our motto's in service to others, and that's what we do.
I love that. That's awesome for sure. Now let's talk about the origin of Mikey and Alex's ride. I know we've been over this on the show, but for those that haven't experienced what this is all about, let's talk about it for a minute. It first started out as Mikey's ride. Chuggs, why don't you tell us how that started and what it's all about?
Well, it was the first year I started the Schenectady chapter. We were trying to figure out what kind of an event we could do to help our community. And it was brought up to me that the brothers wanted to honor my son and keep his memory alive and do some events to help try to prevent suicide.
And now it kind of changed last year. I think was the first year it became Mikey and Alex's ride. Can we share Alex's story too, or is that too much?
I honestly don't know a whole lot of Alex's story, only a little bit of what his father, Pat Marinese, who's a member of our club, a patch member of our club, when he patched in last year, a little before Mikey and Alex's ride last year, I took him aside and I asked him, that I would be honored if he allowed Mikey's ride to now be named Mikey and Alex's ride, and he was obviously 100% in favor of that. So we split the profits that we make to give to charity between a charity that Pat decides and a charity that I decide, which most years or every year for me, it'll be a local Schenectady County High School. And for Pat last year, I believe he donated to, maybe Hickstrong or another suicide.
Yeah, it might have been Hickstrong, or I don't know. We kicked around Mission 22 at one time too, but I don't know if we did. I think I went to Hickstrong.
Yeah.
Another great cause, by the way. I got the chance to finally meet those folks. They're an amazing bunch of people too. I know you guys work kind of hand in hand with them a lot of stuff. So,
yep.
This cause hits home with me in several ways. And Mike, I know you and I have talked about the way it affected you and your family. Last year, you guys had yard signs made up with Mikey and Alex's their pics and their story, which you guys were gracious enough to give me one of each one, which I've hung in the studio. They've been hanging here since the day I got them. So I definitely
we are humbled for you doing that.
Definitely appreciate you guys giving them to me and for them guys to hang out with me, man. It's kind of cool to always have them just chilling in the back, it's pretty cool. So on a personal note, man, I appreciate you guys hooking me up with those. That was really cool.
Our honor.
Let's talk about the ride itself. It's really not a somber thing, which is awesome. Like the first year I went there, I didn't know what to expect from it. I was thinking it was going to be kind of like I don't want to say a memorial, but kind of like a somber thing. And it wasn't. There was a lot of smiles and hugs and a lot of that brotherhood that you guys definitely have going on, which was awesome. It's more of a celebration. And,
yep.
It's a way to kind of honor them, which is amazing, and to raise awareness for suicide prevention.
You hit the nail on the head there, Fuzz. That's everything that it encompasses. We don't try and have a somber meeting. We want to celebrate these two young men and the lives that they did lead and the love they did bring to each of their families and friends and community, because both young men had humongous hearts, and they were always helping others, even though deep inside they needed the help. So we want to celebrate that life that they each lived, and by doing this event, we do it in a small way.
I don't know if I agree with small, because it's a pretty big ride, man. There's a lot. It's impressive when, like last year, the first year I went, I stood at the front of the driveway and kind of off to the side and videoed a little bit of you guys taking off, and you guys just kept coming. They kept coming and kept coming. I was like, Jesus Christ, man! There's a lot of bikes here. But last year I got to stand almost in the middle of the driveway when you guys. They were kind of going around me, which was awesome, and it was like it's intense, man. It's intense to have all those motors coming by. It's like, holy shit, man, this is crazy. And you guys get escorted through the ride with the Schenectady County Sheriff's Department, right?
Correct. Yes, they graciously give their time and their personnel to help us be safe out on the roads.
And they were cool guys too. I was talking to them last year a little bit about it, and both of them were like, "Man, I wish we were riding instead of in the cruisers." You know, they want to.
Last year, we had our road captain Gears. He did a nice plaque for them for helping us out for 5 years, and I think they really appreciated that. And we feed them and we really appreciate everything they do for us.
So shout out to the Schenectady County Sheriff's Department.
Top notch.
Great sheriff, great patrol officers.
Yeah, definitely thank them for their service for sure. Now let's talk about the day of the event and what somebody can expect if they want to go, because it's open to the public. It's not just a ride. There's a bunch of stuff happening at the South Schenectady Fire Station. Let's talk a little bit about that. Now, what can people expect if they want to go hang out for the day?
Go ahead, Cactus.
Well, hopefully no rain. Let's hope. I was joking with Chuggs earlier. I said we're probably going to get a wet ass at some point in the morning, but we'll do the ride. It's kind of a different situation this year. We lost our clubhouse. They sold the building, and so we're kind of without a home right now. And some things have changed, but it's like Mike said, it's about honoring the memory of Mikey and Alex. So we're going to do the ride. We're going to come back. We're there's still going to be an auction. We're going to have auction items for people. We'll have bottles of liquor and wine. We've got some hats donated by Sweet Lady, hats by Heather. So we'll still have that going on. We're going to have the band. We'll have food going.
Beer.
Poppy's Ice Creams, beer. Wolf Hollow Brewing is bringing the beer in again. It'll be a good day. Poppy's Ice Cream's across the street. Anybody wants to go over and get a little ice cream, and
Chinese auction.
The show's going to be. Yeah, we'll have some vendors. I got Hick Strong will be there. Mike and Jolie won't, but they're going to bring, some people that are going to help. I have Operation at Ease will be there, which is Joni Bonilla. She gets dogs from a rescue and trains them and gives them to veterans.
Oh wow, so, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for her and us to be together. It'll go. The show's going to go on, rain or shine. We're doing it.
Show must go on, as Freddie Mercury once said, right?
There you go.
So now, how do people?
Mikey and Alex.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yep.
So, how can people get involved in the cause, like for what you guys do now? Now, can anyone ride in this, or is it just strictly club members?
Go ahead, Mike.
It's open to the public. Anybody can come. We welcome all motorcycles, all types of motorcycles, trikes, three-wheelers, crotch rockets, you name it. Everybody is welcome. If you do want to follow in a car, you could. We find our chase vehicles because we do have a chase vehicle in case somebody does break down. But
sure,
everybody's welcome. If you don't want to, follow the ride or anything, like you said, we have the band. We have a bunch of other activities going on, things for sale with the vendors and stuff, Chinese auction. So a lot of people show up when we're out for the ride. They show up so that they like to see the ride come back in.
Yeah. Now, is there? And this was asked to me earlier today. Can people make donations to either the club or the cause itself for Mikey's ride? Mikey and Alex's ride, sorry.
They can. They can. We have we do have a Venmo, we do have a Cash App account. All they have to do is just reach out to us. I don't want to give my phone number out here or anything. I don't have the Cash App or the Venmo offhand. I don't know if you do, Cactus.
But they can see you that day.
But if they want to just show up and make a donation, either on site.
I think I might have it. I could forward it over to you.
All right. So now I'm going to ask you guys this individually. Cactus, I'll ask you first. If there's one thing that you would want people to take away from the message of Mikey and Alex's ride, what do you think that would be?
That no matter how bad things in life may become, or a spot where you feel in so much like despair that you feel so hopeless, there is always someone that is there for you to reach out to. It doesn't need to be family. It could be a stranger. It could be an organization like Hickstrong. You never have to walk that path alone. There's somebody somewhere who will absolutely listen to you and be there for you in your darkest time. You don't need to go to that spot in life to where you're that hopeless, because there's so many outlets and resources now that are available to people. And I know veterans go through this, and it's, Mike knows. And last year I did Robles Ride for a Soldier. And it's just, you don't ever go to that deepest, darkest hole that you feel that you can never get out from, because there are resources.
Mike, what about you?
What was your question? I was busy sending you stuff.
No, yeah, I'm typing them in as we speak, actually. If there was one thing that you would want people to take away from the message of Mikey and Alex's ride, what do you think that would be?
In your longest mile and your darkest hour, you're still never alone. There's men, women, organizations, people out there that are there and more than willing to help you if you ever feel that there is no hope. Just know that there's more people out there with hope that will give you hope, that will give you strength, that will give you love, that will give you whatever it is you need to help you through that longest mile and that darkest hour.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty strong, man. Holy shit. I once read a quote. Now, let me ask you guys this: do you guys think that a lot of people see, how do I want to word this? Because it's not, I mean, it's kind of coming to me at 7 different directions, but is there a stigma in society that thinks that someone who is thinking about harming themselves is a sign of weakness? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think there used to be a bigger stigma. I think in more recent times, there's a better understanding of mental illness, because it is a type of a mental illness when somebody gets that deep into their own head that, it's not worth living anymore.
Mhm.
But I think that stigma is slowly and surely being removed. And I think people are more willing to talk about it now. And it's not just, hush, hush, here comes the father whose, child, took their life, or here comes, that person's father or mother, killed themselves, committed suicide. I don't think it's that big of a stigma anymore, where it's more acceptable um, to talk about it. People understand that when you do talk about it, sometimes you are saving a life.
Mhm.
So I think that stigma is, like I said, slowly but surely being lifted over the course of the recent years. And you got to remember, we lose servicemen and women every day. A lot of our public servants, people don't realize they're all under an incredible amount of stress, especially our public servants and our military men and women. Um, some of the things they see on a daily basis, we outside of those organizations can't even fathom what they see and what they deal with. Even soldiers during war and even not during war, the amount of stress that they're put under is incredible. Um, so yeah, I think all that is being lifted, and you know people are more aware and more acceptable of everything.
Yeah, thankfully. I mean, I read an amazing quote a long time ago. It said, and I even had to write it down so I didn't forget it. It isn't weak to ask for help. It's like using a flashlight when you are lost in the dark. And that has always stuck
Absolutely.
with me because it kind of brings that, no pun intended. It brings that to light where you're not weak, and you're not showing that you're less of a man or less of a woman because you're going through something. I mean, a lot of people go through stuff and some can't handle it. Sometimes
Right.
it's stronger than their will at that point. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, I looked up some stuff today. If and this is something to remember for people watching now, people that are watching the replay of this whenever it happens. But if you or someone are in a really dark place right now, there's some important steps to follow, and you can take this kind of just kind of keep this in the back of your head. And if you ever had to deal with this, and I'll explain something in a minute to you, have them promise not to do anything right then and there, even if they're in a lot of pain. Tell them to give themselves some distance between their thoughts and an action to try and kind of take their mind off it. Obviously, avoid drugs and alcohol. Suicidal thoughts can become even stronger if you have taken drugs or alcohol, which I think any thought is kind of inflated by either drugs or alcohol. And I think the most important thing on this list of 3 right here is do not keep these feelings to yourself. Find someone you trust and let them know how bad things are. A friend, a family member, or even a neighbor. And if you need help, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's a simple 3 numbers, 988 on your phone, or 1-800-273-TALK, 8225. They do help. Trust me, they do help. I just recently had someone that had contacted me that was in a really rough spot and thinking about harming themselves, and it wasn't easy to talk someone down, quote unquote, off the ledge, but thankfully I was able to get them in contact with some help. So a lot of times that doesn't happen, which is unfortunate. And yeah, it's just, I mean, you guys know who your friends are and you guys know some of the signs. Just keep your eye out for it, for sure. I mean, and Mike, and I know this is a little personal and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but the effects on a family after going through a tragedy like that have got to be not only lifelong but very rough, right? Is that accurate?
It honestly is devastating to every member of my family. Anybody who was close to Michael, it's devastating. And they say death heals over time, but with a suicide, it doesn't feel like it ever really heals because you never truly understand why. You can't wrap your head around it.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to say to your listeners is, if you do find someone that's in need of help or think they are, just let them know they're never alone. There's always somebody. Be that somebody. Reach out.
Mhm.
If you think somebody's potentially thinking about harming themselves or having suicidal ideology, reach out to them. Reach out to me. Find a punisher. We're worldwide. We're national. I 100% guarantee you, any member of our organization, the Punishers LEMC, you reach out to one of those men, you will get help. They will be there. They will have a listening ear for you. So you're never alone. You're never truly alone. Don't allow yourself to think that you're all alone in the fight, because you're not. There's always somebody there. You just got to find them. And it doesn't take much to find them. People have good, big hearts in this world. As cruel as this world is to some people, there's still a lot of people with some big hearts who are willing to go over the edge and help another human, another person.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know. I mean, Matt and I have been friends for years now, and it seems like whenever I'm in a rough spot and I talk to him, he always makes it better for me. So, Matty, I want to publicly appreciate you for that, bro, because you talked me through some pretty serious shit a couple of times. So,
yes, sir. Right back at you. I just lost my mom. Had some, it's been tough. And I as a man will reach out, and I think that stigma that men won't reach out. We're made of stone, and we don't talk, and we won't. And that's not true. That's not true. I think now, like Mike said, the stigma of it is out there more, and you have to reach out. I don't care how tough a guy or a biker or you think you're Superman, but it's not. You need to talk to people and get it out.
yeah, there's nobody tougher than their brain. You know what I mean? You could be the biggest, strongest guy or girl in the world, and you could have skills to be able to fight anybody and beat up 99% of the population in the world. But let me tell you something, that's stronger than any arm strength or any fighting skill that you'll ever have. Your brain it's constantly working, and it will work against you 100%.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I know both of you very well, and you two are very intimidating gentlemen size-wise, but your heart is the most beautiful thing about both of you. And that's a wonderful thing.
Oh, dude, if I didn't have this heart, I would weigh like 92 pounds. I'm telling you. It's heavy. It's heavy. This is all heart rate. That's what it is.
So would Chuggs.
You just gave me a good excuse to call myself skinny, bro. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
Anything I can do to help you.
No, this is all heart, man. If I didn't have this, I'd be skinny and heartless. I'd be mean, But no, I mean, I agree with you, Matt. talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people have that thing to, you know, that ability to be able to reach out and talk to people. But I also have people that I know that are like, oh, fuck that. You know, my friends will think I'm a pussy or whatever. Like, no, absolutely not. Like, no. I think it takes a stronger man to reach out than it does.
Yeah,
you
I
know what I
agree.
mean? It takes a stronger person to reach out. I mean, it's not easy to do. I'll admit that 100%. Like, it's not easy to be able to tell somebody else what's going on up there. It's just not.
Nobody wants to have that stigma, like they think they're weak because, you know,
Right, exactly.
You want to cry or you want to reach out to somebody, and it makes you less of a human or a man. It couldn't be farther from the truth.
Fuzz.
Go ahead.
One of the playing off of what you said with the whole mind thing is we are our own worst enemy.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that
If
one.
we can overcome that, then
Yep.
you can work your way into healing whatever issues you may have. But we are our own worst enemy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know my father told me a long time ago, he said you could do anything you put your mind to. I mean, that's one thing right there. Like, your mind is stronger than you are. There's no question about that, you know? And I just urge people that are listening within earshot of this, or arm's length of a phone or whatever. I mean, reach out. Like Mike and Matt both said, like, reach out to anybody you know, even if it's a stranger. These guys just offered the entire motorcycle club. Like, call somebody, they'll help you out, you know.
Yep. But you don't have to know me to reach out that want to talk. I mean, it's
taking that first step, I think, is the toughest, you know, to be able to talk to somebody and really get your feelings out. Sometimes it is easier to talk to a stranger. Who knows, you know? But it's better than being alone, for sure. You know, let somebody be that flashlight when you're lost. You know,
we recently lost a brother of ours. Mike had known this man for 10 years. He was a Punisher for 10 years, and he same thing. He took his life, and it's so hard to wrap your head around it and to figure this out. And here's a brother that obviously we all loved, and the same thing. It's hard to wrap your head around it. Why he didn't reach out? There was so many avenues for him to reach out, and you know, and now it's a sad situation. And now I'm planning a memorial ride for this brother coming up in August.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to honor his memory as well.
Tony, I literally just saw that, man. That I'm humbled by you saying that, dude. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you saying that, bro. For sure.
So even inside our club and inside we have guys that are desperate that would go to that length and feel that there's just no outlet,
and there's no immunity to it. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. Like you said, Mike brought up earlier. You know, military guys, police officers, to name a few. You know, nobody's immune to it.
No.
But we're going to be out Saturday for Mikey and Alex's ride. It is going to be a great day. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of hugs, some tears probably. I can't wait to get that Chuggs hug, man. He's got a good grip. He's got a mean hug for a dude, you know? He's got that mean dude hug. He just gets you like a big bear, you know what I mean?
It engulfs you.
He does. But yeah, it's going to be a good time, man, and I appreciate you, you know, even thinking of involving me in it, man. It's an honor for sure. And I can't wait to see you guys. I do got one more question for you guys before you guys go, and this one's kind of a off the topic of the ride, but I wanted to ask you guys some questions that somebody emailed me today. A couple of people actually emailed me some of these questions, and I wanted to ask you guys if you guys could put some insight on this. So I'll ask you guys individually. Chuggs, what is the best ride in New York?
Well, I'd be amiss if I didn't say Mikey and Alex's ride.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Our road captain has put together pretty much a different route for 6 years now. This year's route is phenomenal. We've done it a couple times now, dry runs, and it's just for a ride that's under about an hour. It's probably one of the best rides I've done. And then there's just too many other rides in New York that there's some just incredible rides, events people put on, not just Punisher events, other clubs, other organizations. I couldn't pinpoint one outside of Mikey and Alex's ride. I'm a little biased.
What about you, Cactus?
Well, yeah, I'll agree with Mike on Mikey and Alex. I think Chuggs went down to the 9/11 ride, which is something that I really want to do. I want to experience one time. I want to go down and do the whole rip, go from Queens across the bridges with a police escort and go up through Times Square and all of that. I really, Mike, as a former president and as my brother and 10 years in the club with all of his knowledge that I take to heart all the time. He's given me such good advice and straightened me out when I get emotional, and he's wonderful. And he told me that that's one ride that you need to go do, experience that ride. Get out of the 518. He says all the time. Go spend time with other brothers. And, if you don't go to their shit, they're not coming to our shit. And he's a man with a lot of knowledge in them. But yeah, Mikey and Alex is right. Of course, we're all we're special to that. But,
absolutely. If you hadn't said that, I would have muted you.
So.
If you guys hadn't said that, I would have muted you. Just so you know, I wanted you to let the. So you said he's got to get out of the. You said that the advice is to get out of the 518. That's a good place for the next question.
Oh, yeah.
What is the best place for a biker vacation? Like if you were going to take a vacation and ride a bike anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Go ahead, Chuggs.
Well, I would have to say I've never been, but I've heard many stories. Is the ride from New York or anywhere to Sturgis, and then the other, believe it or not, for a bikecation would be the Adirondacks, because up Lake George area up that way, you could ride for weeks and never see the same roads, and the scenery is unbelievable. Just you go get lost.
Yeah. What about you, Maddie?
I went down 2 years ago to Virginia and rode with one of our guy. He's a worldwide guy. Down in Tennessee, down in Virginia, probably the Blue Ridge Mountains, Smoky Mountains, ripping down through there, and another spot that I went was Orange Beach, Alabama, like, down in Mississippi. Those boys are lucky. They get to ride year round, Yeah, somewhere where I could ride year round would be ideal.
All right. I got a couple more for you, and then I'll let you guys go. Do you guys collect? I know a lot of bike guys collect the poker chips from the Harley dealers or Harley stores. Do you guys collect them, either of you?
I have a couple, but I don't collect them.
I'm not much of a poker chip guy. We have coins. Like every Punisher in the world and chapter has a coin, and I have a handful. Challenge coins, yeah. No, I'm not a coin guy. I have some that are special, and I get some, but nah, it's too much. I don't have anywhere to keep them.
Gotcha.
All
right, Chuggs, I'm going to ask you this one first. What is your most hated bike? What bike do you hate the most?
That's a good one.
Well, I don't know I can't recall the name of it, but those I don't hate any bike. Anybody that rides, you know what? Wind therapy is wind therapy. So I really don't hate any bike.
All right. How about what bike do you dislike the most? How's that?
Those new, well, they call them a bike, but it's not a bike. He's got the two wheels in the front and the one wheel in the back.
It's Spider. I was gonna say it's got to be the Spider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But to its own, wind
fair.
therapy is wind therapy.
Yeah. No, I hear you. What about you, Matty?
I don't know. I agree with Chuggs. Any three wheeler is a tricycle, but I don't judge. But we have a kind of an inside joke with us. We got, like, in our Schenectady chapter, we might have 4 guys that ride an Indian, and we love to bust their balls about right. We're like, fuck Indian, you know.
Yeah,
we like to bust their balls, but I personally would ride an Indian if somebody bought me one or gave it to me. But I like to bust balls about Indian guys that ride an Indian. So,
all right, last one, and then I'll let you guys go. If you had an unlimited budget, you could spend millions if you had to. What would your dream bike be?
Just about any bike that's custom built out of California, Arizona area, because they hoop these bikes up that they just are bad mamma jambas.
What about you, Matt?
Fishtail pipes,
custom paints. Yeah, I would say the same thing. My favorite bike builder of all time is Billy Lane.
Yeah,
and if I could go to Florida and find Billy Lane and have him build me, one of these stretched out. Well, I'm a short guy, so I can't ride no big stretched out thing. I would have him build me something that has no hub. Like he used to build these bikes that were hubless.
Yeah.
And the stuff that he would put on them out of a junkyard and stuff. Like Billy Lane was just a really talented dude. I'd like to ride one of his.
All right, listen, man, that's all I got for you. I'm getting you. I'll take you out of the hot seat now, and we'll put this back up, man. The Punishers are doing it again, guys. Mikey and Alex's ride is June 14th, 2025. Registration's at 9:30. Kickstands up at 11:30. It's a ride through the Schenectady countryside. Food, music, 50-50. Chinese auctions, the whole 9 yards. You guys are going to get it there. It is at the South Schenectady Fire Station in Schenectady. You guys can look that up for sure. It's easy to find, very easy to find. And we hope to see you guys there. Come hang out. And proceeds are to benefits this suicide awareness prevention. So, I mean, it's perfect all around, man. Again, guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm humbled that you guys would even think of involving me in this. I'm more than happy to do this on a yearly basis for sure. And I can't wait to see you guys Saturday, man.
Fuzz, thank you. We are honored and humbled that you take your time and your show and your audience to bring attention to suicide awareness, not just the Punishers or what we do, but the ride itself for suicide awareness and everything you said tonight. It's you're an incredible man. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. What about you, Matty? You got anything else to tell the folks before we let you guys go?
Come on, bro. I love you. And I appreciate the last 3 years when I reached out to Chuggs and I said, hey, listen, I got my boy Fuzzy does this podcast. Let's go on there. And every year it's just been better and better. And I'm so humbled to be on the show. And I can't say enough how much I love both of you. And there's no stigma against the guy saying he loves another guy, because life is short and you need to tell people that you love them and how much you appreciate them. And I appreciate both of you.
100%, man. And it's mutual, and it's right back at you, brother. Yep. I love you for sure. You know that. I love both you guys. You know that.
Yep. Thank you so much.
We will see you guys Saturday, South Schenectady Fire Station. Mikey and Alex's ride is taking place again. What year is this for this now?
Sixth year.
It's the 6th, right? Yeah, okay. Wanted to make sure I got that right for sure. All right,
Yes,
gentlemen. I will see both of you guys Saturday. Chuggs, I'm expecting that big Chuggs hug, man, for sure.
You got it, brother. I also got a little something for you too.
Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, you don't have to give me anything. You know that. What are you looking up in the air for, Matt? You know something I don't?
Yeah. Hey, I haven't talked to Barrios. I don't know what he's got up his. Well, he doesn't wear his sleeves, so I don't know.
Don't even say that. He never wears sleeves. You know better than that.
Right? I don't know what he's got up there.
All right, boys. Listen, I will see you guys Saturday. I appreciate both of you more than you'll know, and we'll get together Saturday for sure.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Good, man.
All right, man. Chuggs Cactus. Thank you so much, guys. Punisher's Motorcycle Club, folks. Awesome. I love talking to them guys, man. It is so much fun to just hang and talk with them dudes, man. I love it. It's for a great cause, guys. Make sure you guys come hang out with us on Saturday. It is South Schenectady Firehouse, Mikey and Alex's ride. I'll put that back up one more time so you guys can check it out. Registration is at 9:30. If you guys got a bike, you could even bring the Spider. They're going to laugh at you, but bring your Spider anyways. And I don't know, even a moped. If you can keep up, bring your moped. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Anybody's welcome. 2 wheels. Get out there and support this thing. It's a great cause. It's a lot of, listen, if you guys want to go and just feel good, that's the place to be on Saturday right there, because there's a lot of love. There's a lot of good feelings there. And I can't wait to go. Actually, I wish it was Saturday now, you know? I'm excited, man. I'm really excited for this. It's gonna be a good year, or good ride this year for sure. All right, let's get into our You Posted It, and we'll call it quits for another week. Let me switch over what do I gotta do here? I haven't done a show in a while, man. It's freaking killing me. All right, let's see. You Posted It. All right, we're in a rock show theater. You guys know the deal. We're gonna do our You Posted It for this week and then get the hell out of here. Mike, I know you have sensitive ears, so you might want to plug them for this. Turn your volume down because they get dirty. So, all right, Kirk, man, listen, I appreciate you hanging out, bro, as always. Get back to work, for God's sakes. Somebody's got to make that money around here. All right, we're going to roll You Posted It's first one. Here we go. Careful, boys. Don't let a $7 sundress cost you $70,000 in child support. Truth and facts. Sundresses, man. Oh, sundresses are a weakness for men. You guys know that. And yeah, $7 sundress costs you 70 G's. Child support. Figure it out. You know it. Next one. The redneck dream catcher. There it is. Catch you a trailer park, honey. Something. Redneck dream catcher. There it is. The old tea-backer. I don't even know what this one is. This one's scaring me. Here we go. Triple penetration for dummies. They have a book of those dummy books for everything, clearly. Triple pen. Trifecta. Hat trick. Next one. When you're really good at what you do, they name stores after you in your honor. There it is. Dick liquor. Liqueur. Dick liquor. There it is. When you're really good at what you do, you get stores named after you. Well done. Congrats. Next one. Oh boy. When you stick it in my mouth, do you want to look me in the eyes? Ma'am, just blow in the breathalyzer, please. No, there you go. Always remember your surroundings and where you are, because yeah, not the question you're going to want to ask at that point in time. Facts. Oh boy. I know what this next one is. Pull it out, eat it, put it back in. Oreo cookies and milk. If you thought something else, we can be friends. For sure. For sure we can be friends. Pull it out, eat, stick it back in. Dunk in your Oreos. Everybody knows what we're talking about, right? Sick. Next one. How to keep your man-child entertained for hours. There it is. Oh, can I get that sound effect? Where is it? There you go. Can you hear it? They're not hooked up because Elgato really pisses me off, but that's it. Keep them entertained for hours. That's the way to do it. Well, this was a long one. All right. Why don't they put prizes in your tampon box like your period sucks? Here's 50% off Ben and Jerry, you cranky bitch. Bam. Marketing genius. Right there. Marketing genius. Tampax. Listen up. Tampax. Always. The thing with the wings. Whatever that is. I don't know. Next one. My meat is 100% going in your mouth today. Everybody's welcome at the barbecue. Barbecue. My meat is 100% going in your mouth today. Compliments to the chef. That's it. We're talking about barbecue. Don't be dirty. Don't be degenerates. Well, you guys are already degenerates. You know that. Oh, boy. I see. I can see the thumbnail, so I know what's coming up. And this one is not going to be good. Here we go. When you realize that wasn't dad last night. Whoa. What? Wow. Wow, dude. I don't even feel good about leaving it up there. Oops. Next one. This isn't what I meant, Jeannie. I'll leave it there for a minute so you guys can figure that one out. All right. Jeannie rubbed the lamp. You get a wish. What is it? For a giant, not a rooster. Not what you meant at all. You know it. And you know it. Oh, look at all the love in the chat. Damn. You guys like that one? All right. Let's try this one then. Messages. I'm easily attracted to men with power. Just paid my light bill. Bam. Masterclass of Riz right there. The masterclass of Riz right there. There it is. You guys wonder what it is? That's it. Genies are tricksters, for sure. Where was I? Let's try this one. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Now shut the fuck up. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that. Red, bad for your teeth. A brick. A brick. 100%. What does this sign say? Oh, God. Apparently, if you get too close at top golf, some a-hole will knock your nachos right off your dick. If you get too close at Top Golf, some asshole will knock your nachos right off your dick. Poor nachos. Sad day. Top Golf. Clip that one. Next one. Oh, this guy's getting yelled at. Let's see what this is about. No, you did not accidentally comment, I'll knock the dust off that pussy under my mom's profile pic. Well, maybe it was an accident. I mean, it was your mom. And maybe he was trying to help clean the house. The cat's filthy. Who the fuck knows? Don't jump to conclusions. You're being irrational. Calm down. If you're ever in an argument with a woman, that's the best thing to say, by the way. It mellows them right out. It's like you're being irrational. Just calm down. Jesus, don't take advice from me. Whatever you do not take advice from me. You don't want none of that. Next one. Get your mouth down there and put a smile on my face. Straightforward. Facts to the point, right? I mean, maybe a please, if a please might help. I don't know. Sick. This is you guys. You know that. This is you guys. All right. I take them right from Facebook and store them and then post them right back up here. That's what we do. That's why they're called You Posted. It's because you posted it. Next one. If this ever becomes an emoji, women are going to have a field day. That's true. That's true. Excuse me. That's true. If that ever becomes an emoji, think of all the dick pic replies. I mean, come on. You want it to stop? There's your answer. Zuckerberg. Make that happen. The Zuck. Next one. And just like that, I'm banned from Victoria's Secrets. Why? Why would they ban you for that? That's not fair. I mean, you're doing a public service. This is how you do it, ladies. You want to pick that old wedge eye? That's how you pluck it out right there. The thumb technique, it's called. All right. I just got new sheets for the bed the other day. There they are. There they are. New sheets for the bed. Left labia, blue. Right breast, red. The rules are a little different in this house, A little different. Next one. Your balls feel like shredded wheat. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah. I could see that. Dorothy. Dirty Dorothy. Wow. I never knew. Her and the Scarecrow. I always thought it'd be the Tin Man. You know what I mean? Versus the machine, Thank you, brother. Thank you. 100%. You know that. You don't need to thank me, man. Next one. This next song is about the complexity of trust and betrayal. And it's called, Why Is My Fucking Bowl Still Empty, Janice? Do you guys ever get that look from your cats? I do. And it's the only reason why the big cat, the red one, it's the only reason why he comes and hangs out with me. Like, he'll jump up on the couch and do the whole head rubbing against my hand. Like, oh, I love you, dude. I love you. Like, I always look at him like, let me guess, food bowl's empty, right? Sure enough, go out to the kitchen. Bam. Empty bowl. You don't love me, liar. I'm here to serve him. That's it. Next one. Oh, we got a book. Not another mom one. Where does your mom keep the mop? She's a squirter. The small print, if you can't read it, says, get some bleach too, the whole bottle. The guy's in like the Gorton's fisherman outfit. Hell yeah. She's a squirter. Unreal. I love squirter jokes, especially mom squirter jokes. Oh, Jesus, this is too good. Yeah, we got quite a few still, so we'll keep plugging along. Next one. This is a sequel, Brokeback Mountain 2, Scissor Valley. I'm there for that one. Scissor Valley. So if you guys are wondering why I have this new water thing now, like, you guys remember I used to drink out of the green Rock Show water bottle all the time? Well, I've upgraded to this giant gallon thing now. And it's like, it's insulated. It keeps the water cold forever. Yeah, but I just don't feel like lifting it all the time. So it just kind of tilted towards me. See, I'm not like taking quick sips of vodka or anything like that. Maybe I am. Who knows? Maybe that's full of vodka. Gallon jug. Oh, yeah. That will win some awards for sure. Next one. My pussy is the bomb. From the looks of those fish flaps, I'd say it already went off. Fish flaps. Holy shit. It's the bomb, all right. It's the bomb, all right. Good God, that's scary. Oh. I lost my place. There it is. Here we go. When you wipe your asshole just a little too deep and you have a flashback of your uncle. Oh, God. Guys, these are on Facebook. This is not me. These are on Facebook. All of them. A flashback of your uncle. When you wipe a little too deep, you have a flashback of your uncle. What is wrong with you? Who posts that shit? That was mine. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? Next one. Whose lips are these in your coat pocket? Oh, Mr. Potato Head, did you ever mess up? Did you ever mess up? Yeah, Tony, exactly. Whose lips are these in your pocket? Uh-oh. Caught. You only got 6 left, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. Here we go. When his spunk has funk, Listerine cum therapy. Not every mouthload is minty fresh. With cum therapy, no one has to know who took the last blow. Wow. Yeah, I don't even know how to take that one. Don't say oral either, you bastards. You're all sick, I'm telling you. Sick. I love it. 5 more. A guy asked me if I wanted to pet his Cocker Spaniel. Feeling kind of weird about it now. I should have chosen the Spaniel. Oh, man. Don't you hate it when communication breaks down? Next thing you know, you ain't petting no Spaniel no more. Straight up Cocker. 4 to go. I told him he could stick it anywhere he wanted. He fucked my mom. Oh, come on. That's 2 moms now. That is 2 moms now. Again, communication breaks down. That's it. Done. Next thing you know, you're banging your chick's mom. Don't do that. Don't. All right. Skeletor's got something to say. Here we go. When she says she likes movies where you need tissues, oh my God, me too. Facts. Facts. Everybody's saying MILFs for the last one. It's not what we're trying to, that's not what we're trying to get through to you guys. Come on now. I dig MILFs too, but you know, that's just me. 2 more. We're almost done, guys. Here we go. Godfather's Lounge Games, cocktails, Saturday, 6/23, jerk-off contest, and fish fry. Jerk-off contest and fish fry. Looks like a 2-day event to me. I got to get the address for that. I'm going to win. Last one, guys. We made it to the end. Last one for this week. Last you posted it. Here it is. When you've got a yogurt stain on your shirt at work, but nobody believes you because of your well-known dick-sucking, jizz-chugging ways. Wow. Wow. I swear to God, guys, it's yogurt. No, it ain't. Monica. I don't know who Monica is, but Yeah, I'll throw a Gilf in there. Why not? We'll get a Gilf in there. I know some heavy hitter Gilfs, dude. Heavy hitter Gilfs. Absolutely. That's it, guys. That's it. Wait, what was her name? Monica. Yeah, Monica. I don't know why Monica. It just kind of popped in my head. So there it is. There you have it. All right, let's go back to the main. There it is. We're back. Better. Whoa, what happened there? Wrong one. There we go. All right, guys. That's it for this week. We're done. We're good. Thank you so much to Chuggs and Cactus from the Punishers Motorcycle Club. Their event is coming up this Saturday. It's going to be a great one, guys. You guys got to go hang out at this. I will be there for sure. It's Mikey and Alex's ride. It's this Saturday, June 14th at the South Schenectady Fire Station. I always screw that up. Registration is at 9:30 for the bikes. Kickstands up at 11:30. They're going to have a great ride through the Schenectady countryside. Food, music, 50/50s, Chinese auction. Everything is there for everybody. All right. It's going to be a lot of fun. Food's always great. The band's always good. The vendors are excellent. The auctions have a ton of stuff. Go check it out, please. I'm asking you guys, bring the family. It's a family thing. You guys can bring your family, bring your friends. We'll have a good goddamn time. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, man, for sure. That's only because Chuggs was on it, though. You know, I should let him take over the show. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you, man. So, yeah, make sure, listen, guys, come hang out this weekend. Like I said, I'll be there, and we're going to be honoring both Mikey and Alex with this thing. You just got to go. Just go and hang out, please. It's going to be a lot of fun, for sure. Faux show. Also, do me a favor, check out Yin Yang Festival on Facebook. Look up Yin Yang Festival. You'll see that logo. That's their logo right there. Drop some likes on their page for some of their posts. And of course, as always, follow the page, Faux Show. It's going to be a good time, Tony. I swear to you it is. It always is, for sure. And check out the Yin Yang Festival, August 9th, 2025. Saratoga Springs City Center, Saratoga, New York. Going to be a good time also. Mark your calendar for that one. For sure. All right. Don't forget this one. Harley Rendezvous, guys. Indian Lookout Country Club. It's going to be a good time. June 26th through June 29th, 2025. For tickets. There's still tickets available. We're going to have a great time this year. It's going to be another good time as always. You guys can come see me, hang out at the main stage. I will be emceeing down there. Always fun down there. For your tickets, you can call 518-864-5659 or 518-864-5916 or go straight to harleyrendezvous.com. Acquire your tickets and get there. All right. I will have a ton of stuff to throw out to the crowd, to hand out to the crowd. I'm going to hand them out to the crowd. All right. Be a bunch of stuff to hang out. I'll bring some rock show stuff. We will have some beads. You know what that means. We will have beads, and we will have we'll have the poker chips in honor of Ricky for sure. So come hang out, have a good time. All these things you guys got to go to. You got to go to them. You know what? I'm failing to mention something. I know there's something else. Let me look it up real quick before we go. All right. Does anybody have anything to bring to the page? Or bring to the show? You guys have anything you guys want to talk about before we wrap it up? I don't really feel like stopping, to be honest with you. If you guys got something to talk about, let's talk about it. Oh, also check out our new merch, mistmerch.com. Our good friends over there. We just partnered with them to do a little merch collab, and there's some cool shit over there. The long sleeves have that Fuzzing Rock Show down the sleeve with the logos on it. We have a hoodie, same thing. That Fuzzing Rock Show goes down the arms. It looks pretty cool. We have the mug. The mug's killer, dude. I got a 20-ounce one. The thing is freaking giant. It's like a stein. It's big stuff. And what else we got up there? Oh, short sleeve. And there's a bunch of colors you can choose from too. So mix and match. Feel free to purchase them all. Now the cool thing about these, they're getting a lot of clients now. It's locally It's a local thing. There's a local guy that's doing it. One of the dudes from the Hard Luck Souls is doing it, which is cool. So we're supporting local on that one, and you get a great deal on it. I mean, the split for the merch is profitable for whoever's doing it, band, podcast, whatever business doing it. So check that out. Oh shit, I was looking for something, wasn't I? I was too. There's another fundraiser, something cool's coming up also, and I forget what the fuck it is. I know I'm forgetting to mention it though. So let me just take a look. Here it is. I found it. All right, I found it. So this coming Saturday from 4 p.m. to whenever, all right? So after you go hang out at Mikey's Ride, all right, after September's 2 on Central Ave in Colony. This is a Wavy Presents, so our friends at WABY bringing this to you. It's called September Salutes, a rock and roll benefit for homeless veterans. Proceeds benefiting the Albany Housing Coalition. Sound, of course, provided by our good friends at Raven Events. There's going to be live music, raffles, fundraisers, drink specials, the whole 9 yards. 15 in advance, 20 at the door. Musical performances by Big Empty, The Devil You Know, Psycho Mutton Chops, The Grandstand Jockeys, and On the Edge. So go check them out, all right? That's another good cause. After, this is Saturday, after you go to Mikey's Ride, make a day of it for sure. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. There's no nudity at the rendezvous. It's all about Bible verses and turtlenecks. What are you talking about? The beads are for best turtleneck in the crowd. Or Bush. I'm talking about Mills and Gills. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I mean, yeah, turtlenecks. Said what I said. What's up, Mel? It's good to see you. Lana, thanks for stopping by. Ben, Giselle. Oh, my queen was here and I missed it. Damn it. No, Tony, I'm totally kidding, bro. Totally kidding. There's plenty for everybody. Brian, Heather, thank you for stopping in. Tony, as always, a pleasure. Maddie, Ralph, my man, the Pope, Greg, Michael. Oh, you guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it. We will talk to you guys again next Thursday. Now, next Thursday evening, we are going to have Myron, of course, our good man that's doing our comic book. Where is it? I have one in this nightmare of stuff. I know it's somewhere. I'll find it. That's an old one. Can't use that one. Son of a... Wait, I can use this. I'll use the print. There you go. This is live music, not live nudes. There it is right there. That's the cover for book 3. It's issue number 2. It is out now. We don't have many left, guys. There's like literally a handful of them left. There's not many left. So if you want to get that one, you guys got to get with me like ASAP. Yeah, like I said, there's only a couple left. Tony. Only a few left, so get them now, guys. All right. That's and book number 3 is, book number 4, issue 3 is being worked on right now. So we're still full steam ahead on this, guys. All right. So check out the Chronicles of Fuzz, and you can get them at MyronLozon.com also. If you guys want them shipped straight to your house, that's the way to do it. Saturday for my 2. Okay. All right. Which one are you going to? Are you going to the September's 2 or are you going to Mikey's Ride? Dude, you got to come check out Mikey's Ride. Bring the family, man. It is so much fun. The vendors are cool. They usually have games for the kids, the food, the music. It's all good, man. Bring the family to that, dude. What? Why are you saying Fuzz? What did I do? I'm just trying to keep all this madness together. Mikey's Ride. Okay, cool. Cool, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, bro. I'll have a couple of them, and I have the prints too. By the way, I know you were looking for them. I have them also. So let me know for sure. All right, I think that's it. I think we've covered everything that we need to cover, guys. Does anybody else have anything left? Anybody have anything left? See, now I'm just death scrolling through Facebook while I'm live. That's kind of crazy. Oh, dude, I love you too, man. You know I do. Oh no. Don't be bullies. Don't be fucking mean. I'm reading this post right now about someone hurting her daughter's beautiful heart. Don't do that, you fucking jerks. Don't be bullies. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yes. I'm just reading a post on Facebook right now, and somebody hurt this girl's heart, and she's a sweetheart. So fucking bullies. To you. Assholes. Tell them, Tony. Tell them they're assholes. Fuck them. Bullies. Kiss my ass. Are you going to Texas? Sweet, hey? Don't watch the show in the car. Don't watch while you're driving. Unless you're not driving, then you can watch the show. But... Well, have a safe trip. We'll look forward to seeing you back in a week and a half, all right? You can come hang out at Mikey's ride, too. Come say hello. Bring your dude so I can shake his hand, all right? All right, guys. All right, so we've covered suicide awareness. Again, where'd my sheet go? Again, guys, I know we covered this earlier, but if you need help or anyone you know is in need of help, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. You can simply dial 988 on your phone or 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8225. Yeah, that's what we should do. I'll message her and tell her that I mentioned it on the show, and then we're going to send the punishers over. You guys want to see bullies? Bitches? Wait, what are we waiting for? What am I waiting for? What? You're okay. You have time, dude. I'm the boss over here. We can wait as long as we want. What do you got? Oh, for fuck's sake, no. What does she want to know? I'll Google it. You know what? I'll Google it before she even asks it. All right. I'll Google the question before she even asks it. I will Google it. Does Bigfoot have a green beard? The answer to your question is covered in dark hair, often black or dark brown or reddish hair. None of the descriptions found mention Bigfoot having a green beard. So no, the answer is no. I know it. I know exactly what she's talking about. I know what she's. Oh, your baby. Okay, I read it wrong. I'm sorry. Not cat, but the little one. The little kitty cat. It's there. There you go. It's right there. It is still there and it's still prevalent. Don't you worry. Oh, my homie. My homegirl. I love her to death. She's awesome. No, I still got it. I'll never lose it. I did lose it once. Remember? I cut it all off that one time. That was for a good cause, though. That was a good cause. We had a daughter of one of the degenerates. I won't say who, obviously, but this is years ago. This is probably 3 years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. And she was going through chemotherapy, and she was worried that people would think it was funny because she didn't have any hair. I said, well, if you're brave and you do that, then I'll shave this off. And yeah. She said, okay, I'll be brave. So I grabbed clippers right then and there, and off it went. Yep. You've seen more of that? Yeah, well, let's not go there, buddy. Let's not go there. Yes, you have, for sure. But yeah, that's the last time I ever cut this off, was for that. Yeah, it was got to be about 04, right? For sure. Got to be about 04. That was before all this craziness happened, brother. Way before. Do not worry, young one. I still have it. It's still there for sure. What else can we talk about, guys? Let's keep going. I'm good for a couple more minutes anyways. Let's talk about something else. What else do you want to talk about, Tony? Do you ever have a person? Oh, here we go. Do you ever have a person that sees something and like, you know, it's not what they think it is? You guys get where I'm coming from in this? Like, they see something, they're like, oh my God, it's a UFO. And you're like, no, it's a plane. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I almost forgot about that. That's right. Sunday's Father's Day. I appreciate that, Tate. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Sunday's Father's Day, man. So let's celebrate on Saturday. Let's go out and have a good time Saturday at the South Schenectady Fire Station for Mikey and Alex's ride. That's right. Forgot all about that. So do you ever have somebody that sees something like, so I'll give you an example. Like one time I was on this cruise ship on the Hudson, right? It was like, what was it? Is either the JP or the other one, whatever the other one is. No, it wasn't Cap. Was it Captain JP? Or was it the other one? Dutch Apple. Dutch Apple. That's the one it was. So on the Dutch Apple, right? And sitting there talking to two really dear friends of mine. And my homie's wife was just like, oh my God, I just seen something in the water, like this giant fish, right? And yeah, it was like a moray eel or something. Like, so now it's, you know, everything's like Bigfoot. And yes, Kat, that was for you. And yes, I know in the Hudson, you definitely saw the Loch Ness Monster. That was the Loch Ness Monster. Yes, it was. I'll swear to it for you. How's that sound? She's going to freaking punch me Saturday. I will definitely see you Saturday, bro. I'm looking forward to it, man. Those of you that don't know, Tony and Kat and the kids, they're a great bunch of people, and they definitely support the local music scene. Anytime I go out and I see them, it's like, it's awesome. It's awesome. The kids are great. Tony's awesome. Kat, she's a great person. 100% great person, but sees some shit. You know what I mean? He sees some shit like the Loch Ness Monster in the Hudson River. There you go. All right. I think it's time to go before I get totally annihilated on Saturday. I mean, I don't apologize for much, but not apologize for this either. Kat, I'm not scared of you. Somebody help me Saturday. All right, guys, we're out. How are we getting out of here this time? What are we going to do? I really wish I can't play music. You know what? I just got finished watching the Sopranos series yet again. That's my thing. So we'll end it with that. I'll see you guys next week. Myron and Rachel are going to be on. We're going to be talking about the Pretty Paws Cat Cafe in Rotterdam, and going to be some exciting news on that. So tune in this coming Thursday, not today, obviously, because we're just done with the show. Next Thursday, we're going to be talking about that. Get your friends involved, because this is going to be a big thing. All right, it's going to be awesome. It's for the kiddies, and we're going to do something really, really fucking cool. So, you know what, Tay? For you, I will put Betty White at the end. All right, after the credits roll, Betty White will end the show for you. All right, just for you. All right, so let's get the fuck out of here. Tune in next week, guys. Myron and Rachel, we're going to be talking about some big things at the Pretty Paws Cat Cafe in Rotterdam. Don't miss it. I'm just telling you right now, don't miss it. Good cause, good people, and yeah. Happy Father's Day to everybody on Sunday. All you dads, you rock for sure. And yeah, buy me cool presents. Later.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here? Come on. Get the fuck out. Go. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Stop wasting my time.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Get the fuck out of town.
Get the fuck out of here.
Or I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Why don't you get the fuck out of here before I shove your quotations book up your fat fucking ass?
Get the fuck out of here.
Speech was made before the... Now get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Honey Badger doesn't give a shit.